Remember when you first learned to read and write, when you learned to count to 100 and beyond, when you looked at a globe of the world and saw where your home was. Remember when you learnt the names and the habits of all the creatures of the African wild. It was as if the secrets of life itself were being revealed to you. It was as if you had been given a key, the key to a brighter tomorrow. Education unlocks potential. Education unlocks opportunity. Education frees the mind of a child and unlocks the power of a nation. Education changes the world. That is why in South Africa, our constitution guarantees everyone the right to a basic education. But entrenched in that right is a responsibility that calls on all of us to play a role to make a difference. Because the truth is, we've all got a lot to learn about learning. We've all got a lot to teach about teaching. We've all got a lot to do to help give our children the gift of a better education. Picture a typical South African school, a place of high hopes, a heartland of thinking, playing and learning. And yet, of every 100 learners who start school in South Africa, 27 will not be able to read a short and simple text and extract meaning by grade 6. 26 will score less than 40% in national assessment in grade 3. 21 will have repeated a grade before grade 3. And 55 will score less than 40% in national assessment in grade 6. Our education system is in danger of failing our children. And if we fail our children, we run the risk of failing our economy, failing our ability to compete internationally, failing the very future of our nation. It's time to make a change for the better. It's time for everyone who holds a stake in a better, smarter South Africa. Teachers, learners, principals, officials, politicians, parents, caregivers, community leaders, to join forces and say, this matters to us all. It's time for each and every one of us to say, Jika Imfundo, what I do matters. Jika Imfundo, a bold campaign to improve teaching and learning in our schools, bringing together the private sector, government and unions. Because we are all in this together. Because together, we can all make a difference. Jika Imfundo is not a dream. It's not a distant vision. It's a program of practical, active change. And it's happening now. Jika Imfundo has already begun rolling out in the districts of Pinetown and Utungulu. And lessons learned here will be shared with districts across KwaZulu-Natal. Of 100 learners who start school in this province, 43 will drop out before matric, and only 13 will pass matric with the bachelor's pass. Jika Imfundo aims to reverse that trend by giving teachers the tools and resources necessary to cover the curriculum and by strengthening school management. But the program runs even broader than that. It seeks to satisfy not just the hunger for learning, but the hunger for a hearty meal that can help to boost nutrition and strengthen focus and concentration in the classroom. Jika Imfundo gives food for thought to us all. The program will help district officials work more efficiently. It will train and coach school management teams. It will provide toolkits for teachers and monitor the progress of learners. It will offer support to learners and encourage and revitalize the joy of reading and learning. It will involve parents and caregivers in making sure learners learn and read. Because what we all do matters. Because what we all do can make a difference. Because what we all do can build a brighter future for our children and for our nation. Join us. Be part of our quest. Let's start working together today to make tomorrow better. Let's change the world through the power of teaching and learning. Jika Imfundo, what I do, what you do, what we do matters to us all.